What is going on, my beautiful people? Kelezo here again. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are ripping carpets off that are old. So we bought a house that has some pretty old carpets, and those carpets are causing us sinuses because I think these carpets might be around 30 plus years old. Number one, I don't like how they look. My wife also doesn't like how they look. Number two, because they're upstairs, they cause a lot of heat, especially in the summers when the sun is out. So it's hot up there because of those carpets, and then the heat also causes a bit of it causes stuffiness. So yeah, so we and then also our son was ill because we went up. Well, the helper went up there with him, and then because he has sinuses, the sinuses flared up, and he was not well. He was not well at all. So the doctor initially we didn't know what was wrong, but the doctor did tell us that it's sinuses. So yeah, so since then we kind of sped up we want to speed up the process of removing those carpets and do something else, another type of flooring that is not carpet basically. And yeah, we want to go cheap as well, so that's why we want to act on this soon. So I'm excited actually to rip these carpets off, because sometimes we always, I guess, call people to do these things for us, but if you kind of get into DIY, you start realizing that some of these things I can do them myself. You don't have to call people for everything. So yeah, I'm gonna just use a good old knife, and I'm gonna fetch a mask, and then it's time for work. So let's get it. I can't wait. I just want to make sure that I shoot this whole thing while the light is still here. So yeah, man, let's go. guess you could say the first phase of just removing all of the carpet on this section is done. As you can see here, those spots there are glue. There's a bit of glue that they use to kind of hold the carpet on the floor. So I need to remove that glue because it came out with there's a bit of carpet that's still sticking to this floor because of this glue. So I need to remove it. And then once I've removed it, then I can just get rid of the dust, broom, maybe sweep, just get rid of the dust completely. And then from there on, the DIY of refurbishing will start. that they actually use to I guess to hold the mat onto this wooden floor. So yeah, so I'm gonna just sand this down to try and get it out so that the floor can look a bit cleaner, so that whenever we apply varnish, we're not applying it on a floor that is dirty or a floor that has unevenly toned. So this is what I'm gonna use. It's a Bosch professional GSS 140 sander that we bought from builders. You know, I put a little sheet of sandpaper there. So I'm gonna try it out and see if it works. I hope it does, because yeah, I can't afford to buy a stronger sander than this. Hi. This DIY is not easy. So I tried scraping up the glue with the sander. It didn't work. I don't know if it's the sander is too weak or the glue is just too tough. It might need one of those industrial sanding machines. But yeah, I mean, I tried. I did nothing here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and apply a glue, what do you call it, paint remover, and maybe mix it with a thinner to try and soften the glue. Here's what we bought. It's called fast acting paint remover. We bought a tin of that, so I'm gonna just roll it onto this glue to try and get it out, and then I'm gonna maybe mix it with this benzine that I bought the other day, that I bought last year sometime when we were moving out of where we were. So yeah, let's give that a try and see if that works. Hesh. So I've applied this paint remover on one section until maybe somewhere, I think it's somewhere here. And then, well, it's a mixture of thinner. It's a mixture of thinner and paint remover. And then on the other side, I'm speaking while I have my mask on here. And then on the other side, I just put thinner. I just want to see how the thinner behaves on its own. And then I want to see how this paint remover behaves as well. So we'll see which one is more effective. I mean, if they're both effective, then just happy days. We're good to go. But hopefully, I'm not faced with a situation where both don't work. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna. Well, the instruction says use a scraper, so I'm gonna come back and use a scraper to see if that'll work. But yeah. So, on the internet, well, I say the internet, but there's this very, very nice app called YouTube. I'm sure you're very familiar with it, where I saw a couple that was actually using hot water to get rid of this glue. So the whole time I bought chemicals, I'm thinking these paint removers and thinners are gonna do the work. But, you know, apparently hot water works. So I tried it out on a small surface. You can see it's a little bit it's looking a bit ashy there, but that's the section where I tried the hot water, and it seems to be doing the job. I just need to scrape it off and send it away. But then when I do it, it seems like it does what you call it, it's a bit the glue becomes weaker, so it's easier for me to just scrape it off. So I'm gonna try that technique. It's not a simple technique because I think I need to wet the surface, scrape it, sand it down, and then eventually just mop the glue off. Eventually just mop the glue off. So we'll see how that works because I need to do that the entirety of the room. Okay. You know what? I give up. Yeah, this is a lot of work. I don't think it's worth my time. I honestly don't think it's worth my time. I've removed a bit of it, but it's still there. So I feel like with the amount that I've removed, the effort outweighs the benefit. Even here, I removed it, but there's still a clear mark of this glue. So the next thing is I'm gonna just paint over this thing. So there's a paint that we already, or other paint options that we're already looking at. It's sort of like wood paint. So I'm not sure if that thing is more like a varnish type thing where it's transparent, or it's actually a glue that's gonna just, like, the color will take over the surface of this wood, because that will be the best one. Because I need a paint whereby when I paint over this glue, it won't show at all. So I'm not sure if this one that we're going to use will do that. I'm gonna buy one bottle, test it out on a small area, see if it covers the glue. If it does cover the glue, happy days, we move on with that, and then I'll paint the whole thing. But if it doesn't cover the whole thing, if it doesn't cover the glue, then I'm gonna have to, I guess, repetitively scrape this thing to make sure that the glue is off. Yeah, unfortunately. I could buy another, like, paint, like maybe a gray or something, like a you know what I mean, a paint that has a proper color, and then paint this whole thing white, whatever color that is. I mean, we could do that as well. So those are the ideas that I'm thinking now, but the effort that it takes to just scrape this thing now is, doesn't seem to be worth it. So I'm gonna give up for now and move on to the next step. So let's see what happens.